All right, folks, welcome back to another video, and we've got a lot to discuss. We are rapidly approaching July 10th, which should be the Samsung Unpacked event where they should be announcing the Z Fold 6. Here I have my phenomenal Z Fold 4 that I've been using for a while now. I've done several videos on this device, and if you recall, I got this for an incredible price. I believe it was around 300 bucks or so. But now I'm going to be faced with a decision to be made as to whether or not to keep this device, sell this device, trade this device. And I'm going to base that upon the Z Fold 6. So currently I'm running the 6.1 software on this device, the One UI. And I must say, it definitely improved my experience on this device. It really gave me better RAM management. I don't know if that was part of the software update, but it definitely triggered something within this device to help with the RAM management. So I'm now able to, start a game and go back to the game hours later and pick right back up where I left off. So I really enjoy gaming on this thing again. So outside of that, I mean, this has been a very good device. It is a secondary device for me, so this is not my primary device. The screens have held up pretty good, and I'm pretty careful with my phones anyway, so I haven't had like the cracking in the middle and whatnot that a lot of people have experienced. So it has held up over time. Now, there are things that I want to see that would help my decision in upgrading to the Z Fold 6. So if you've been paying attention, there have been some leaks as of recently that showed like the Z Fold 6 with the cases and whatnot. And it appears that we still will not get a place to store the S Pen, which is a huge bummer. I really wanted to see Samsung figure out how to house this S Pen. Now, this is the older version of the Fold Edition S Pen. I know the Z Fold 5 has a thinner S Pen and has the case that kind of has it sit flush on the back. So that was an improvement. However, I still feel like they could, if they really wanted to, design the phone where the pen can go inside the device. I just think it makes it even more powerful. So since we're probably not going to get that, my next hope is that at least make the slim S Pen a Bluetooth S Pen. That may cause me to want to upgrade because I do like having the features of the gestures and being able to change tracks and change the video and whatnot, whatever you're utilizing on your phone. So having a Bluetooth S Pen would really, really make me consider upgrading. Now, also with keeping that in mind with the case, I saw the leaks of the newer cases, and I feel like Samsung is making you choose whether or not the S Pen is important to you or a kickstand is important to you. But why not give us both? So give us a case where you have the thin S Pen and a kickstand on that same case. I shouldn't have to go to Amazon or eBay and search for a case that can accommodate both. So I want my phone to be able to sit upright so I can watch videos and whatnot. I would even take it a step further in saying that copy from Microsoft, give us a adjustable stand, whether it's built into the device itself or a case that gives you, all those different angles to utilize like on a Surface Pro. So hopefully Samsung has that in the works, if not coming out soon with the Z Fold 6. Something else I want to see, a bigger screen altogether. So this 7.6 inch inner display is pretty nice, but I mean, it's kind of small compared to other foldables. When you start to look at the Chinese phones, some of which I have already reviewed on this channel, I want a bigger inside display. Why can't we stretch this thing out to the 8.03 inch displays like a lot of the other phones? give us that wider outer display, which I think they are going to do for the Z Fold 6. But at least make it where the S Pen is going to work on that outer display and the inner display. So we've already seen that on a Chinese phone. I believe it's the V2. I think it's the Honor Magic V2 or something like that. The next thing, better battery life. So this is the Z Fold 4. I know they improved battery in the Z Fold 5, but take it a step further. Give us a 5,000 milliamp hour battery or even greater. I know the Snapdragon Gen 3 chip should be more efficient, but why not just give us a bigger battery? Let's just start to push things forward, Samsung. We get it. We had that disaster with the Note 7, but I mean, we're so far past that now. Let's start to get back to better battery, bigger battery, and faster charging. I mean, they've been lagging behind with the charging speeds. There's no reason why this phone shouldn't be fully charged in 45 minutes or less. We've seen it on too many other devices already. Louder speakers. So the point of having a device like this is to kind of take away the need for a tablet. So you have your tablet and your phone all in one. So give me louder, fuller speakers so that way I'm not even thinking about pulling out the iPad or the Tab S9 or whatever the case. I want to have everything I need right here and on the go. I want this to be my all-in-one device. And in order to do that, give me great audio. So some people are going to use, Bluetooth headsets and whatnot. That's cool and all, but sometimes I just want to sit my phone down and enjoy it while I eat lunch or while I iron or whatever I'm doing. I don't want to have to put earbuds in to do that. And last but not least, the Crease. So lessen the Crease. You can't get rid of the Crease. I get it. But lessen it. I've seen other devices where the Crease is barely noticeable. So Samsung, I know you are far and superior when it comes to your displays, which I absolutely love Samsung displays. So just take it a step further and minimize this Crease. So that way it's a thing of the past and people can kind of find something else to complain about before they get a foldable. But those are some of the things that I want to see happen in order to switch to the Z Fold 6. Hopefully they got more tricks up their sleeve when they release that device. I know they always have great trade-ins, which is another reason why I typically keep a Samsung device around because of the trade-in value. So when you purchase, other foldables that aren't made by Samsung, you really don't have many options to trade in. So you're kind of just stuck with that device. So you really have to sell that device to somebody and then take those monies and apply it to the newer device. But at least Samsung will give you a great trade-in value for your devices. And sometimes they throw out free accessories and whatnot. So it's really hard to beat that if you're another company. But we will see what we get. I want you guys to comment below. Let me know what you think about all of the Samsung foldables. Which one do you have? Are you going to hold on to it? Are you excited about the Z Fold 6 getting ready to drop? I just love technology, so I'm always excited. Even when the leaks come out and they're kind of disappointing, I still try to hold on to hope that somehow, some way, the actual product is going to be more impressive than what we thought. But we'll see what happens. Until the next one, peace.